Hello you guys, it is Jikis and welcome back to my channel. It feels like it's been forever since I've been here, sat down with you guys, talked to you, because I think it has been a couple of weeks since I filmed my last video. I just went through a phase where I just mass filmed everything, and now I'm running out of my stockpile, and so I'm making a couple more videos and just stockpiling as much content as I possibly can. With that being said, today is going to be sort of a different video than I've done before, just because lately I have had a lot going on. 2020 has just been very challenging. I guess that's the right word to use. It's been very, very challenging. It's been very, very trying on a lot of us. So I just wanted to sit here and kind of start a series where I kind of just talk. I don't know what they're going to be called. It's kind of going to just be like a deep dive into like whatever conversation I was having with someone in my life, something pep talky. If you have a suggestion for the name of this series, let me know down in the comments below. I'd be more than happy to listen. But that's kind of what I'm going to be doing today. I wanted to do like a 5-minute motivation video sort of thing because it's hard. Like 2020 has really been challenging, and I think everyone could use some like motivation and inspiration and just kind of like good vibes. And today I just wanted to talk about how like grateful I personally am to be alive. And it's kind of crazy to think about, you know, I was having a conversation with one of my friends, and you know, we were having this conversation of like, you know, whenever you feel so insignificant because everything keeps happening around you, like no matter what, right? And if you ever feel like insignificant, like, you know, just, and that's also Annie back there. Look at your tail. Say hi. Hello. Say hello. Hi. Yes. I just wanted to talk about how like just grateful I am, I guess. You know, like I was having a conversation with one of my friends, and we were kind of talking about how things, like sometimes when we feel like we're out of control of like what's happening around us, and we feel like we don't have this sense of like, oh, I can't get a grip on life. And to think about, you know, when you really get down to the nitty-gritty of it, it really does come down to the fact that like it's a miracle that you're even here. Like even if you look at biology, right? If you look at biology, and I'm sorry for a kid and you're getting the birds and bee talk early, you know, but like, you know, even if you look at it like biologically, like, you know, for us to exist, the odds are so immense, you know. If you think about it, like, you know, there's so many sperm that are released and one of them fertilizes an egg, and that happens to be you. And you know, it's such a powerful way of thinking about it, I think, because a lot of us, we tend to think that life is just passing us by and that we have real no like control over it. I know I love having control over, you know, life in general, and whenever I don't have control, I feel so powerless, and I feel like, what am I even doing here, you know? And I think I've definitely gotten to a place where I've started thinking like more positively about life. Something that I always just remind myself is like, you know, like even to be alive, like, you know, there's so many kids that are stillborns, you know, there's so many miscarriages, like, you know, even to be alive and to make it out into the world, it's such a huge blessing, you know. You're nothing, like, you know, and that's something that I truly believe. It's like we're nothing short of a miracle. Like I just wanted to share that thought with you guys because it's really powerful. And I've really been honestly thinking about like how talking to yourself does make a huge difference, because it does. And like, you know, a lot of the times like I have to kind of remind myself that like, you know, sometimes the way that I talk to myself, if I'm being extremely hard on myself or whatever it is, sometimes, you know, the way that you talk to yourself is very demeaning. I've done it before, and I know a lot of people who have done it before, and you know, it's kind of just like, oh, I'm a waste of life, blah blah blah, all of this. And I'm like, wait, like if you were talking to me, if you were talking to like, you know, like your best friend, your mom, your dad, or whatever, would you talk to them like that? And everyone's like, no. And like, you know, it's like, then why are you talking to yourself like that? And you know, whether or not you believe in like the law of attraction and manifestation and all of that, it doesn't take away from the fact that, you know, how you talk to yourself is a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you're not familiar with the concept of a self-fulfilling prophecy, it's like Oedipus the king. So if you guys don't know who Oedipus the king is, I'm gonna give you like a very, very, very short Spark Notes version. So basically Oedipus the king he was born, and when he was born, like a prophet like prophesied, and he was like, your son is going to kill you and marry your wife. And like, you know, Oedipus's father is just like, no. So he gives his child Oedipus to this, or I guess it's Oedipus, I don't know, like a lot of people have a lot of different opinions on that, but he basically gives his child to like a servant, and he's like, I need you to kill this baby for me. And so the guy, like the guy takes the servant, he takes the kid out into the woods, and he tries to kill him, but he's like, I can't kill this kid, you know, he's a kid. And so he basically raises this kid on his own. And fast forward, like Oedipus ends up in the city where his dad is ruling, and he somehow kills his dad, and then he gets married to the queen, which is his mom. That is the concept. Like, that's a very Spark Note-y version of it, but that is the concept of a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's essentially like stressing and stressing and stressing and being like, oh, I don't want to procrastinate, and then procrastinating because you're thinking too much about it. That poses its own questions, like, you know, had the king not given his baby away, would that have still happened? So I mean, that's another, like, that's a whole philosophy issue more than anything, but it's just really interesting to think about all the things that have happened for you to be where you are. It's just food for thought, I guess, more than anything in the world. Just think about, like, you know, next time that you're kind of having negative thoughts, or like, you know, you feel like, oh, like, what am I doing with my life, blah, 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 all of that, you know, just remember that, like, there's so many things had to happen, so many things had to like fall perfectly into place for you to be here and be in this exact moment watching one of my videos, you know? So it's pretty crazy, but regardless, I just wanted to get that off my chest, and I want to do more of these videos because I feel like I have conversations like these all the time with some of my friends. And originally I wanted to do a podcast, but with the current climate right now, and there being a huge lack of like social distancing, I don't want to contribute to the problem. So I think the best way to me to kind of like be able to share these conversations, because I guess a podcast would just be my way of sharing that conversation with someone else and you guys. So I'm gonna try my best to kind of just do a deep dive every like couple of weeks or whatever, and just kind of do a sit down video, because I really like doing these videos, and I know that when I look back in like 5-10 years, I'm gonna look back and be like, wow, this is weird, but like cool, you know? I'm such a firm believer in like, if you say it, it makes it real type of person. So I just want to be able to like look back on these videos whenever I kind of need them. But that is all that I have for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you have any names for this show, series, whatever it is. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. You are helping my dreams come true, and I will see you in a video super soon. Mwah. Bye guys.